Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the week in GTA Online. This week, the Sultan RS Classic is available for a small price of $1.8 million. This car will potentially be amongst the best new tuners car within the game, so keep a lookout on it to see how it does potentially before you buy it. The podium vehicle for this week will be the GB200, and the prize right vehicle this week will be the Euros. If you want to win the Euros, then what you need to do is place in a top 2 position in pursuit races for 4 days in a row, which means that you could possibly find 3 other friends and just simply boost this, because that's how it probably works. For double cash NRP this week, there will be triple cash on associate salaries, which is super exciting, double cash on the latest batch of the stunt races, which was released a few months back. Why they're not doing double cash on all the stunt races, I don't know, and also Lester contact missions. As you might expect, this is incredibly exciting, and it means that if you want to make money, you're back to Kai Perico. Again. Discounts this week, there's 50% off bunkers and 40% off bunker renovations, 40% off the Half-track, Tesseract and Varus, and 30% off the Dominator GTT and the Specter. And for Twitch Prime, it's the same as always, $100,000 simply given to you for free, as well as 80% off the Flash GT and 35% off the Tailgater S. If you're not familiar with Twitch Prime yet, there's an eye in the top right of the screen, and if you already have an active Twitch Prime membership, then feel free to consider me by clicking the link in the description down below. And if you want my personal advice on discounts this week, 50% off bunkers is very steep and very useful. Bunkers are arguably one of the only missions that are still within the game that are worth picking up. The best bunker you can pick up is Chumash, and if you want to know more about bunkers and all the good stuff, there will be another eye in the top right of your screen for a guide for the bunkers themselves. In terms of vehicles, the Tesseract could be a worthwhile vehicle to pick up if you're someone who plays a lot of public races with catch-up and slipstream, because the Tesseract is actually not affected by it, thus meaning you will be able to surprise some folks if you are doing super races inside of public lobbies. The Tesseract is not affected by catch-up, so if you're in first place, you won't be slowed down, which is very useful. Aside from that, the Dominator GTT is also a worthwhile pickup. However, the Dominator ASP is slightly better, so if you're looking for something a little different to drive than the Dominator ASP, then this will be the car to do so. However, the Dominator ASP is relatively powerful, but it doesn't have that great of a top speed, so it might still give you a good chance of fighting against it if you want to drive something else than the ASP. Premium race for this week will be Business Trip, Luck 2 Supers. The car I'm using for this one is either going to be the Devesti 8 or the Krieger or the Amherst. Either of those will do well, especially in the first section. You'll primarily be spending that doing a straight line, though in the later sections you will do some cornering, so you might have to see what you're most comfortable with. The time trial this week will be Tongva Valley, and the RC time trial will be Vespucci Canals. And as always, a quick and easy $100,000 for each of them if you manage to beat them. And if you need a guide for them, I'll be uploading one for that later today, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel for that. But with all that said and with all that done, that was it for this one. Thank you so very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and if you really like what you see on the channel, consider becoming a member, like Chloe, Robert, Alus Fire, Captain Price, Shakulu, and Dr. Strangelove. Join them and all the other fellow members by clicking the join button down below. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all later.